All right, gonna work a good setup here. See where we're at. We'll get the full bar. There you go. Move it back a little bit here. That's probably good, huh? Gotta wrap the knees. I said I was gonna use straps, but I think on this, I'm not quite tired enough yet. I'm on set 5. So strap up the knees real quick. It'll get busy for you here. A little chalk if I'm not using straps, keep the grip good because I sweat a lot. Okay, a few pointers real quick. I mean, we do often, we talk about conventional deadlifts, sumo deadlifts. Me, I kind of in between. I don't go full out on sumos. I keep it a little bit tight onto the hands with the bar over that arch of your feet to start out with. I always do. I mean, everyone's different on their approach. I do a reverse grip if I'm not using straps, forward grip if I do, or alternating grip, excuse me. Typically, you know, I'm a little over shoulder width apart with my feet angled out to open up the hips. Not a very huge angle. I'm talking not 45 degrees, but probably like 25 degrees open with my feet. I always do a little shimmy, a little stretch, kind of whatever. It's just kind of how I get into form here. Make sure those toes are even. I always preload the glutes when I get into it. A little roll here. Reverse grip, middle finger is on the outside of the flat, even part. Preload the glutes, get in. And a lot of times what we see is people fire up with their legs first and then pull up with their back. If you're focusing on lower back, then go ahead and do that. If you're not, then you want to kind of move in a singular motion. Your back's going to put a little pull on the top. So you dip in, preload the glutes. You're coming down. I really sink down into my spot. So I go to that spot over the arches of my feet here, and then I sink down into it. You should feel your shins almost touch that bar, right? So sink down into it, get that shin on the bar, because that's going to get you a good lift. So here we go, preload the glutes on the bar. And when I'm here, I'm focusing at like a point on the wall, and that's what I'm going to take up in my motion. You see these guys with the heads that go all the way up? You want to keep your head, neck in a neutral spine position. That's gonna harness your core. So you're gonna suck your core in, engage your glutes and lift. A lot of this lift, where you see people with their backs forward like this, is because their core is not engaged on the lift. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a rep right now. You can see full form here, tucked in, glutes engaged, core tight, and I'm gonna fire from the ground. Ready? Fire. Here, boom. You don't wanna arch back, nothing like that. It's gonna hurt yourself. So there's a full lift.